Alright guys, this is my peacock mantis shrimp princess. She is a 1-year-old female and I just picked her up maybe 2 or 3 months of waiting. You can see the punch marks in the bag where she's trying to punch. But I'm so excited guys, she's finally here. And she's gorgeous too, she's absolutely amazing. So she's been acclimating in this bag, she's been drip acclimating for about 2 hours now. It's been around an hour, I think hour 40, hour 50, but upwards of 2 hours, and I think she's finally ready to get in the tank. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to do a quick salinity test just to make sure that the levels of the bag are the same levels as my tank. Should be perfect. It was just nearly perfect before. Oh my god, look how beautiful she is. But yeah, it was just nearly perfect before, so should be absolutely perfect now. And okay, one-handed refractometer using, let's see if we can do this. Now, I'm gonna put the camera down for a moment. BRB. Alright, and we got the refractometer right here, water's on. I've heard that you're supposed to wait about 30 seconds before you check the refractometer when you put the water on it, but I don't know if that's true or not. Just in case, I will wait just a little bit and see if that's true, but I mean, I've been doing that every time I do salinity tests, so but let's see if she's ready. And okay, it's hard to see through the thing. Let me use my own eyes. Oh, it's just barely there. My tank is at 35 parts per thousand, which is what it's supposed to be at, and the water she came in is nearly there. It was at 40 parts per thousand, which is a little high, but now it's maybe at 31, 32. It should be fine. It should be ready. Yeah, let's put her in. I think she is just about ready. She just ate some squid. I gave her some squid earlier when I was getting her ready to acclimate. She's very calm. She's a very calm mantis shrimp, which is just fantastic, and she's so inquisitive too. You see her looking around and whatnot. But yeah, she's been munching on this shrimp for a while and just sitting here getting ready to be put in the tank. So let's put her in. Oh, actually, oh, there's water buildup. Oh god, she punched through the bag. Damn. Okay, there's just water down here. Alright. Where's the bag leaking from? God. Okay, it's a small leak. It's not like gushing out water. Let's see where it is though. Maybe it was just dripping from the... No, it's definitely a leak. Yep. Right at the bottom there. Big thanks to Reef Escape for like triple, quadruple bagging this guy and for getting me this fantastic mantis shrimp in general. I've been waiting for a couple months for it, and yeah, it's so awesome to finally get it. So big thanks to Reef Escape. Definitely check them out if they are in your area. But yeah, let's get her in. So this is my 20-gallon long tank, and I have 2 small fish in here, so I'm going to be trying to keep her in a little, it's not even really a reef tank, because, I mean, I guess it kind of is, yeah, but little mini reef tank, and it is a bit of an experiment. I'm aware there's a chance that I will lose these fish, but that is a risk I'm willing to take. I've seen people have success with 6-line wrasses and with maroon clownfish because of their aggression, and you shouldn't bother corals. I have a banded brittle star or serpent star in here, which I've heard do just fine, and I've heard mixed experiences with urchins, and I have 2 urchins here, so we'll see how that ends up. But in the long run, this tank is a mantis shrimp tank, and if there are any losses, they have been anticipated, and that is okay. But yeah, she's finally ready to go in, so let's get her in this tank and see how she does. Alright, let's take this drip acclimation out. Oh lord, 2 hands are better than 1, that is for sure. It's okay, you know what, I'll just pick this up and put it in the tank. I usually like hold it up and let all the water drip out of it so it doesn't spill everywhere, but yeah, I desperately need a camera mount. Okay, you know what, let me put the camera down and get all the water out of this guy one more time. All right, let's get her in this tank. Everything is ready and set to go. Drip acclimation thing sitting right here will be put away in a moment. But she is ready. Let's see how she does. I think I'm gonna put her on this side in this tube, anticipating that she's just gonna go in it and probably hide. But which makes sense because she's new. I am gonna just dump the water in because the water is nearly 35 parts per thousand, which is just fine. And yeah, we'll see how she does. God damn, I really do need a camera mount. Okay. I'm gonna not put down the camera for this one and see if I can just one-handed put her in. Let's get a good look at her. She's so beautiful. When she gets bigger, I'm definitely gonna need to get a bigger tank for her, but for right now, this tank should be just fine. Oh yeah, you can see where she's punching in the bag. Let's see where the leak is. It's in the bottom. It could have been her punching, but it might have also just been a leak in the bag. I don't know. Yeah, no, it's pretty probable that it's her punching because, yeah, it's just punch spots everywhere else. Look at her in the tank. Oh my god, she is gorgeous. What a perfect creature. So pretty. I'm sure you guys have heard all of the famous Mantis Shrimp facts about their eyesight and their velocity of punching and whatnot, but what people fail to mention most of the time is how intelligent they are. They are very intelligent animals, and I do intend to be using this intelligence to try to maybe train it and see if you can get accustomed to certain things and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna see how far I can take it. Maybe I'll do a little research experiment on her and see how well she's able to learn. That would be really cool. Her pupils are so pretty. What an amazing creature. Absolutely gorgeous. I know I'm waiting to put her in because I know the second I put her in, she's going to be hiding in these tubes and I'm not going to see her for maybe a couple days, which is just fine. She's getting acclimated. I've got this PVC pipe running all the way through the back of my tank. Back out the other end here. I think I am gonna, she's comfortable enough to eat the squid earlier, so I think I am gonna feed her again just so there's a fair chance that she doesn't bother my fish. Yeah, I think she's ready. Look at her legs, she's so pretty. Oh my lord, princess. What a gorgeous little girl. She's about 1 year old, and there's super inconclusive information about how long they live. Some people say they live like 5 years, other people say they've had theirs for 20. So any information that exists about these guys is inconclusive and unreliable, including their over-aggression to anything alive, which is, I think, a bit far-fetched, or not even far-fetched. I think the reason a lot of people have experience with their mantis shrimps being hyper-aggressive is because they're extremely intelligent animals, and they're usually kept in the hobby in just barren tanks, barren white sand with a single rock in the middle. You'll see a lot of big mantis shrimp YouTubers have their tanks like this, not to shit talk them or anything, but I mean, if I were an intelligent animal, I don't know if I'd want to be living in a mentally understimulating tank. But yeah, it should be just fine in here. We got rocks everywhere, we got coral, we got plenty of stuff to move around and terraform. I'm definitely gonna have to glue down corals. I mean, most of these corals are glued down, but the ones that aren't, I am gonna have to, before she moves them around, because I do anticipate her terraforming this entire aquascape, which is just fine. I'm not gonna manage how she wants it. Oh my god, what a beautiful animal. Look at her pupils. I don't know if my camera can focus on that. But what an amazing animal. But yeah, they're very intelligent animals, and I'm hoping that I can get her used to me. If you guys have seen Kung Fu Shrimp on YouTube, he is a YouTuber that I've been using as a reference for most of this tank. So big thanks to him for all the inspiration and keeping this mantis shrimp and getting everything together. Oh, you see the clowns interested. But yeah, I think I will actually let her sit in here just a little bit so she can get temperature acclimated. But yeah, I do think she's ready. The bag is in the water, so the water is mixing. And she's doing just fine. Look at her. What an amazing animal. Just beautiful. Her clubs. See her clubs too. Wow. I'm gonna be feeding her mostly. Oh, actually, that's a good idea. I'll let her go out by herself. The bag's in the water, so she's ready to go when she wants to. I am going to be feeding her mostly frozen seafood, and every once in a while I'll give her live feeding just for some mental enrichment. But yeah, I do conveniently have a Lotte and an H-Mart very close to me. If you guys don't know what that is a Korean supermarket, and they have super cheap seafood there. So I'll be getting fresh squid and fresh animals for her to eat, which is just fantastic. Her diet will probably be mostly squid, clams, and small fish, which will be just great. It's good to have them on a varied diet so they get everything they need. I'll probably also see if I can pick up any sort of vitamins and whatnot. This tank it's not regularly dosed because the alkalinity and everything else is fine, because I am keeping 2 stony corals, or LPS corals. For those of you that don't know what that is large polyp stony corals. So they're soft on the top and they have a hard base, so they do need to make sure the alkalinity is in check and everything else. But yeah, all my levels are perfect. I made sure that everything was perfect today. I did all the testing. You can see all my equipment over here. I tested for everything but nitrite, because nitrite is kind of a obsolete thing to test for because it's immediately converted into nitrate. But everything here should be just perfect. And yeah, I have these urchins, which are invertebrates, and they've been doing fantastic. Everything here has been doing fantastic, so she should be doing fantastic just as well once she's in here. What a gorgeous, gorgeous creature. I won't force her out. I think I will. Actually, I don't know. She might just stay in the bag. But yeah, you know what? I think I will. I'll give her a little help. I want to dump her near the tube so she recognizes that there's a place to hide. I want her to be as comfortable as she can possibly be. And yeah, let's get her in. Let's tilt the bag. Oh, I want her out of the water. Yeah, she's scared, I think. That is okay. Yeah, let's dump her. Let's dump her in. I really hope. Oh yeah, she's fine. She is just fine. I'm a little overly anxious. I have been waiting for this animal for forever, and I would be heartbroken if it ended up dying, which is why I've been acclimating it for 2 hours, just because I wanted everything to be absolutely perfect. No reason for anything to go wrong. I don't want to stress her out too much, which is why I want her to notice that there's a place to hide right behind her. But with her insane eyesight, that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, there she goes. Oh my god, what an amazing animal. There she is, in the tank. Let's hope this clown isn't dumb enough to get right in front of her. For those of you that don't know, this is a maroon clownfish. They're known for being very aggressive fish. And this is a 6-line wrasse. Oh, and he's gone. But yeah, both aggressive fish, both known for being able to hold their own. The people that have had success keeping mantis shrimp with fish, they usually keep aggressive fish with them. And it might be some psychological thing at play. The mantis understands that they're aggressive fish and doesn't bother them. But yeah, we'll see how they do. Wow, what an amazing creature. This is a creature in the creature's corner. Quite literally in the corner of creatures. An amazing, beautiful animal. This is Princess the Mantis Shrimp. I'll keep you guys updated on how she does. For now, I think I'll just let her get settled and let her get accustomed. She'll find the hiding spot soon enough. For those of you that don't know, it's usually, it's so, there's no conclusive care requirement, or I mean there are, but there's very little conclusive understanding of what you can and cannot do with the mantis shrimp. You'll find super opposing views everywhere you look. But so I do have coral here. I have a coral light, and it's on the lowest setting just because, you know, it's not very high off the tank, so there's no reason for it to be blasting the corals. The corals are just doing just fine. But mantis shrimp are very prone to shell rot. And shell rot is a bacterial infection that we don't understand too much about, but there is a idea that it can be spurred on by high lighting, or at least it can be cultivated by high lighting. So people usually say don't keep coral lights with your mantis shrimp, but if they have ample hiding, that should not be a problem at all, as seen with Kung Fu Shrimp on YouTube. Definitely go check him out if you guys don't know who I'm talking about. Oh, and he's already out to moving. Oh, the brittle star is getting away. He knows something's up. The fish are curious. Let me go ahead and close the sliding real quick. I think there is a glare on the fish tank. After I'm done with this, I'll probably shut off the lights as well, just so it isn't too stressed. Just a gorgeous creature. So its width is about 1 inch, and this is a 2-inch PVC pipe. The width is 2 inches. So I'm thinking maybe in the future I will need to get a bigger or a wider PVC pipe. For right now, I think it should be fine, but definitely when she gets larger, I'll need to get a wider one, because in PVC pipes they need to have ample room to be able to turn around, and looks like she will be able to have that at her current size. But she's about 4 inches right now, and at full size they get upwards of 6 inches, I believe. So when she does get 6 inches, definitely she's gonna need larger PVC pipe and probably a bigger tank. This is a 20-gallon long saltwater fish tank, and for right now it should be just perfect for her. So much room to mess around and climb and terraform and hunt clams that I scatter throughout here. Look at her tail. Gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, the clown is angsty. Yeah, the Mantis Shrimp is going to be super cautious for a while, definitely. I'm excited to see what the Mantis ends up doing with this tank. This tank is the Mantis's now. So this tank is glass, it is not acrylic. You've definitely heard among the eyesight facts and the punching facts that they're able to shatter through glass. And although that is true, the only videos I could ever find of it are super thin test tube glass. And this is thick aquarium glass. So the people that do keep Mantis shrimps in reef tanks and have success with them have not had problems keeping them in glass tanks. The one thing that I have heard does happen is sometimes they'll be digging and they might punch the bottom thinking it's rock, trying to break through it. So what I have done here is, you can't see it under here, but I've put 2 long sheets of acrylic all around the bottom of the tank, right under the sand. So just as an extra precaution, in the event she's digging and she tries to punch through the bottom, there is no problem there. But yeah, in the future I definitely do think she'll be needing more sand, wider PVC pipe, and potentially a larger tank. But I will keep you guys updated and see how she does. What a beautiful, beautiful animal. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. This is the Creatures Corner.